Hey, what's up everybody out there? CHILLSCISSORS here, back at it again for you guys for yet another action-packed episode. I have a great idea for the channel, something that's actually near and dear to me. So a little backstory about me. When I was growing up, then we were very poor family growing up, and not only that, my parents were under the assumption or a religion where they didn't believe in celebrating holidays. So that took me away from celebrating Christmases, my birthday, holidays in general. So I didn't have those childhood memories, you know, rushing down the stairs to a tree full of gifts and stuff like that. So if there was ever anything that I wanted in life, I had to go out and earn it. So I was out cutting grass, mowing lawns, redoing gardens. I was a farmhand for many years, you know, running fences, you know, all of that stuff. Anyway, looking back, I have no regrets, and if I wouldn't have built that workmanship at a young age, who knows if I would be where I am today. Today, I'm so blessed that I can go out and actually collect and enjoy these things now. But for the channel, I want to come up with a new web series called Budget Gamer. So I will go out and I will set a budget, and I will see how much enjoyment and fun you can get out of going out game hunting on a budget. So going out, finding, you know, 1 or 2 games and for a super cheap price, and see how much enjoyment you can get as a gamer for finding these games, and how much replayability it has, because as a budget gamer, you want a game that you can enjoy for a very long time, because you're not sure how much time between games you'll be able to afford. And I remember when, as a kid, we lived like out in the woods, so like civilization or going into town was a big deal for me. So whenever we would come into town, my mom had to have a list of things that she needed to get done, running her errands. So instead of daycare, she would actually drop me off at a local game store that's unfortunately closed. RIP Replay, miss you guys. But that was my daycare, guys. I got dropped off at a game store for hours on end, and I would just go through every game, and I would, of course, had saved up money to go into town to go through these games and find a game that looked like something I could get completely immersed in. And something personal about me as a gamer growing up is, you know, I didn't grow up having the best childhood, obviously, from not just that, but just in general. But enough about that. But video games allowed me an escape. Instead of getting depressed or suffering from, you know, things that could have been on set, video games literally saved my life so many times. Being able to jump into a story that was immersive, into a world I could, you know, completely surround myself in and just get away. It was my way out. So that's something that's been installed in me since I was a little kid, and it's something that definitely I take advantage of even to this day. But so this is back to this new web series. I'm going to be going out, grabbing a game, having a set budget, seeing how much I can get from it. But to premiere my first episode, I would like to challenge 2 other channels that I have enjoyed for quite some time now. We're very diverse. We have different opinions on games. A lot of it is the same opinionation, but there are some huge diversities between our channels. So I like to challenge WARTRAIN wins. So I challenge you to go out with a budget of $10, see what game you can get. Don't look on Metacritic, that's cheating. Don't do that. I didn't. I'll take your word for it. This is on the honor system. And I would also like to challenge Bring Me Joy-Con, a very, very Switch-oriented channel that is all his bread and butter right there. So it'd be very interesting to see if he is able to even find anything from that title genre, or if it's even a different console. So we're going to be using Metacritic to judge, and you get an additional point for buying multiple games. So you can buy more than one game, and the total tally gets added up in the end. Don't look on Metacritic. That comes at the end. So bring me Joy-Con and WARTRAIN wins. I challenge you to this. And I went out and found my first one. So home base, I got, you know, the freaking home advantage. I've already found my first one. And you have time to do this. You're going to be going out. If you choose to do this with me, I'm going to be finishing mine regardless to see what I can find for my channel. If you want to join along, I would really appreciate it. And I know, like, you guys might be budget gamers too. You might not have the extra cash flow, but if you do, I'll be really interested to see what you guys bring to the table. But for my first game that I found, the things that we'll be looking for is proof of purchase. So my first game is going to be Resident Evil Origins Collections. I don't know if you can see that. $5 on clearance at a local Walmart, marked down from $20. I don't know what this goes for on Metacritic. I'll be looking up that at a later date whenever I've spent my total allowance of $10. This is still sealed, and to prove it, right here we have $5 for an Xbox game. So super happy because this is one that I don't have in my collection. I've been holding off getting it because I knew I could get it at a discounted price if I find it at the right setting. And I don't think that I could beat $5 finding it at maybe a thrift store for $1, but super less likely. And you just can't beat $5. So I still have $5 in my budget, and I'm going to be hunting and trying to find another one, and the points get added up at the end. If you find one game, that's fine. That's your points allotted because you've spent your allotted amount of money. So, and I would prefer that you buy something that's currently not in your collection. I would consider that to be anti-productive because you guys obviously enjoy and collect games. We don't want to be buying the same games twice. Didn't have this one in my collection, so I'll be hunting. I got $5 left to see what we can get. Taxes are not included because they vary, so just $10. If there's tax added, that's not included. Just $10. If it's more because of tax, then that's completely fine. But one down. I'm really interested to see what you guys come up with. And until next time, I'm super excited to see where this goes, because it's like I said, it's something very passionate to me, something that's been installed in me since I was a little kid. And who doesn't want a great deal? People go out and it's completely fine because I've done it, but you know, buy a game for $60, which, like I said, is completely fine. But if you're a collector, if you're paying $60 a game, I mean, having a full shelf, just 2 games is $120. You know how many games you can actually buy and enjoy for $120? If it's different because it's a game that you're passionate about, like Zelda, or a mainstream RPG blockbuster, AAA title, then by all means, you know, splurge if you got it and enjoy it. But for the price of 2 games for $120, I can add so much to my library. So let's see what you guys can come up with, new or used. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Keep killing it, and peace.